Hey there, Bronx Science parents. Welcome to Virtual Parent-Teacher Conference Night. My name is Kaylin Daly, and I teach your son or daughter Regents level chemistry. I just wanted to first and foremost thank all of the parents for all of your continued support. I know this has not been an easy transition for any of us, but I know that we're all putting our best foot forward this year, teachers, students, and parents alike, to really help your students, my students, achieve the best possible education that they can have. I also wanted to give just a quick shout out and welcome to my freshman parents. I primarily teach freshmen this year, and I just wanted to welcome you to the Bronx Science community. We are so excited to have you here, and also a nice welcome back for all of my sophomores that I teach as well. Just a couple of things. I wanted to use this as an introduction primarily to the course, so that when I do get the opportunity to meet with you, that it's more about your student and a little bit less about just what is this class. So what is Regents Chemistry? Well, Regents Chemistry is the introductory level chemistry course. It is primarily a freshman and sophomore course at this point, and we are prepping the students for the still currently scheduled Regents exam in June. So I fully intend to make it through the whole scope of the course, going all the way from our beginning units, which is what is chemistry and just what is matter, all the way through complex topics like kinetics, equilibrium, acids and bases, and all of that fun stuff later in the spring. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I'm sorry, I'm just reading my notes down here. The nature of my course and course goals, like I said, Regents level chemistry, an overview of skills and knowledge. So again, like I said, this is the introductory level course for chemistry. I will say that a frequently asked question that I do have from parents during parent-teacher conferences is, does this course prepare my student for the SAT-2 for chemistry? And the answer is unfortunately not. We are doing just the basic level chemistry. If you are interested in the SAT-2 course for your student, I would totally recommend buying a review book and self-studying. I am always available for extra help if the students do run into a problem or have any questions regarding SAT-2 content. It's just unfortunately, even with just if we were in school, the scope of the course is so big that I don't have the time to go over all of the content that is necessary for the SAT-2. And especially this year with being online, we are even more limited to the time I get to spend in person with students. So no, this does not prep students for SAT-2, but I am more than happy to help if your students have questions about that. Let's see, the synchronous, asynchronous schedule. So I see my students every single day. So your son or daughter should be logging into a Zoom call with me every single day. We just recently started meeting for 25 minutes, and I have to say it's such a game changer. I think consistency is really important, keeping that schedule consistent for the kids. And so we meet for 25 minutes every day. And I also assign asynchronous work as well. So most of the time, almost every single night, your student will have some form of chemistry work to do asynchronously. I have a flipped classroom this year, which means that I post a lecture video or a lesson portion almost every night. And it is your student's job to watch that video and then come to class with that knowledge learned so that we can do practice together and kind of ask any questions or cover any misconceptions that we may have. Let's see, so I do have to say most of my students have been so fabulous this year. Thank you so much to my students and my parents for being logged in every single day at the right time. I am truly thankful. The synchronous work that we do together is really important. It gives me the opportunity to see kind of where students are failing to understand, as well as, like I had mentioned before, kind of go over any misconceptions. So the synchronous portion is equally as important as our asynchronous learning. Practice is how students succeed in chemistry. I say that every single year. The best way to get good at this course is to continually practice, okay? Let's see, grading policies and class expectations. So I covered this a little bit, but primarily my class expectations are, okay, student has watched the Edpuzzle video or the lecture video before coming to class. Again, this way they know the content and they can practice the skills. Students completing homework on time. I try not to make my homework assignments too lengthy. Again, if the student gets enough practice in class, it should go very quickly for them. Students should be trying to participate in class discussions. I allow a variety of different ways for them to do that. I allow them to participate in chat. I know some students are not comfortable turning their microphone on, and that's okay, although I would love to hear them. And I let some students, use the microphone to participate, or we've been using this really amazing feature on Google Slides lately called Pear Deck, which lets your students actually physically write to me and I can see just their slides, and then I can share it with the class if I choose, but really it's for me to see and them to practice. For grading policies, we have a split this year of 40-40-20. So 40% is assessments. These assessments are usually a mini project or major project that we've assigned. I believe so far we have had 3. I think I'm on my 3rd assessment. 20% of the grade is the lab. And this is where I wish we were in person just so we could be doing labs. I am going to try to get students to do as much as they can at home with at-home safe chemistry, but we are doing virtual labs, and that is worth 20% of the grade. And the last 40% is the engagement. This is going to include homework assignments and class participation grades, and any sort of little thing that I'm going to check, notebook checks, and things like that. Okay, so lots of opportunities for students to succeed in this course with their grades. Assessments that, like I had just mentioned, are usually going to be project-based. I have given a couple of quiz assessments. They are minor. They are worth 10 points, where most assessments are worth about 40 points. So they are meant to be a mini assessment, and I'm just quizzing the content knowledge after we've had a good amount of practice to make sure that students should be where they are for the Regents, okay? And tips for how students can succeed in my class. Best way to succeed, and I say this to the students, chem is try. Literally the word try is built into chemistry. I'm just asking that your students try their hardest, put their best foot forward, and I have to ask them to please stop Googling answers in class. I know it's easy, the computer is right there, but each student has been given a Regents chemistry reference table or has a digital copy of it, and that is going to be kind of our little study guide and how we can succeed in this class. I'm urging them to start using that now, and I would definitely say great note taking and continued participation. So I hope this helps answer just a couple of the questions you may have had before our conference today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited to meet you. If you didn't get the chance to schedule a conference with me, please reach out to me. My email is daily, DALY, at bxscience.edu, and I'm more than happy to schedule a time that we can have a conversation. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I will see you guys soon.